Shit. This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let's talk some football. Preseason is coming up this week. Football is back. Fantasy football is back. Everybody getting their leagues together and all that. We got a couple of the quarterbacks, this brothers, that's been taking some heat by anonymous sources. Started off with I believe Lamar Jackson. Somebody said, I don't give a bleep if he wins the league MVP 12 times. I don't think he'll ever be a one as a quarterback.
What's that exactly? Does that mean a one as a quarterback, like an elite quarterback?
He's not a real starter to me.
How do you win the MVP and not be a real starter?
I don't know. I guess they're just saying because maybe that team is that bad.
You know what they saying? They saying that it sounds like most likely 9 out of 10 they're an older guy
hating,
because I've noticed even in the media all the older guys say, "Oh, the running quarterback they get hurt," and that's not that style of quarterback doesn't win. But the only reason why she say look at the statistics, but you only can say that because 98% of the quarterbacks were white. So of course the majority is going to have more of a chance to win.
Right.
But think about recently all the quarterbacks who've been to the Super Bowl, who've been winning Super Bowls,
right,
who've been successful in the league, been MVPs, even the black.
But Lamar replied he did say they was anonymous for a reason. Mm-hmm. So that was his reply. What you got, John?
I kind of believe that. I do think that black quarterbacks, they do take a harder hit than other quarterbacks. But to me...
But is Lamar a one?
Yeah, but definitely.
Okay, definitely. So then we had an anonymous defensive coordinator about Patrick Mahomes. Said if you take his first read away, what does he do? He runs, he scrambles, and he plays street ball.
Listen, if you take his first read away and he runs and he still complete, that's how they beat us in the fucking Super Bowl. We took away his read, he improvised, and he got the shit done. The same thing Russell Wilson does. But you can't just say that to black quarterbacks because Fran Tarkenton used to do it. Archie Manning used to do it.
Right.
So Drew Brees used to do it.
But see, right. I see that as a perk though on Lamar Jackson's side. He can actually be a scrambling running back, and then that's as these other quarterbacks, I'm not going to say that all white guys are not as athletic, but they don't have that scrambling ability as much as him. And I don't know if the media is hitting hard. I do think the media does hit these black quarterbacks a lot harder. I think there's a lot of like Skip Bayless, LeBron feelings out there towards like black quarterback, and it's a tough deal.
Think about it. Hold up. Me as a 49ers fan, we're getting rid of the standard pocket passing quarterback for a mobile young black quarterback. Right. So that tells you something.
That's because y'all haven't had a good passing quarterback.
Then you had Kyler Murray just re-signed the deal. He had an independent study clause in his contract. That came out in the media. The Cardinals rescinded it. You know what I mean? So Patrick Mahomes, he spoke out about it basically and said that the white quarterbacks, they don't get this criticism.
Wait.
Get this
who spoke out?
Patrick Mahomes. Patty Mahomes, Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, defending black quarterbacks? Oh, yeah. Fun.
What's the problem?
What's
What's the problem?
I don't think he's in that.
What? He's not a black quarterback?
I don't see him as that.
What do you see him as? You see him as a white quarterback?
I see him as a quarterback.
Is he a black quarterback or is he a white quarterback?
Thank you, Vito. Thank you.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Yeah, come on, man.
How don't you
well,
know?
I mean, yes, he's black. Yes, he's biracial. Yeah, he's black.
So does the biracial thing bother you a little bit?
No.
Does it?
It goes a little bit.
Does the biracial quarterback, the one to stand up really and speak out about everything, does that bother you more?
No, what bothers me...
What bothers you? Keep it a C.
I'm going to keep it a C. What bothers me is that a lot of these guys that try to be pro-black, and I agree with him. I do agree with him. But coming from him, I don't know. It's just hard for me to digest.
Why? You're not answering why is it a problem?
Because all these people that are speaking on these pro-black issues, I'm sorry, they ain't got no They with white wives.
What the fuck does that mean?
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Wait.
They got some
He
white
tried.
wives.
Wait,
Like
he
he's
snuck that
biracial.
in.
He's biracial and has a white wife speaking about a black cause.
He's
So-
black.
No,
What
he
the
no,
fuck?
yeah, right. If he has a backwards hat on outside with his agent,
his
you would not.
skin
You would think he's
tone
some
makes
white.
him- No, you wouldn't.
No, you would not
No, the
think he's
fuck
black.
you-
His skin tone
Come
lets me
on,
know
man.
he's more.
He's the same
white.
complexion as us.
No,
Come
he's
on,
not.
man.
No, he's not.
No, he's
No, he's
Matter of
not.
fact, you're right.
No,
he's
he's
the same
not.
complexion as him.
No, he's lighter than brown.
But what you're not gonna do is say if you walk past Patrick Mahomes in the streets, you're gonna think he's white.
I would
Man,
think
come
he's
on, man.
Puerto Rican. I would not lie. I would think he's
I
Puerto
wouldn't
Rican.
think he's
I don't
black.
know what the fuck
I
y'all
wouldn't
talking
think he's
about,
black.
man. I can
Well,
get
you
clearly
didn't grow
look
up with Puerto Ricans. I would think
You
he's
can
Puerto
clearly
Rican.
look
I
at
would
that
possibly
man and
think
see
he's
he's
Puerto Rican.
But I put it like this: you can clearly look at him and see he's not a white man.
But I mean, he couldn't pass for Puerto Rican without hearing him talk. You just see him. I would think he's Puerto
Listen,
Rican.
I know Puerto Ricans as black as his guy's
Right, I
shirt.
do
So
too. I do
Yeah,
too.
that's true. But I mean, I'm just sorry. It's a lot of Shannon Sharp ass dudes out there that's talking a lot of stuff for the black culture. But I mean, how cultured
all right,
are
so
you?
so what's is
So
it a
you-
problem? Hold on, let me get this off. Is it a problem that because he has a white wife that he's speaking out? Because you have people who are black as a street with a black wife who don't say shit.
So what does he understand about us?
He's fucking black.
What, from where? What? I mean, I understand he knows that when he wakes up and looks in the mirror. But what part about him, the essence of him, is like really black?
So the fact that you don't even know this man, how can you even make that statement? Because you don't know where he grew up, where he went
Joe,
through.
I could
By
tell.
his what?
Yeah.
You don't know where he from or what he went through in his lifetime to even say how can he even relate to what we got going on.
Okay.
But listen now. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning in because as of late, since Professor X, Brother X, John here has been on his pro-black, black power talk, Vito, it's a lot of people in the DMs. It's like, yeah, we feel like,
But see,
Yeah.
but here's my point. But did you see the NBA draft this year? And when they walked and they was there with their sons, it was mostly all interracial groups and interracial parents.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong?
But there's not nothing wrong with that. But when you watch these NFL Jones and these NBA Jones, you'll see that they're either biracial or even if they're both black. You always see
So-
that prize girl beside them.
Who gives a fuck?
let me ask you this before we go to the next topic, right? Everybody here has seen Don't Be a Menace, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's sum it up to everybody that's seen Don't Be a Menace to Society. What you're basically saying is you think Pat Mahomes, speaking up, he's the black brother from Don't Be a Menace to talk all the black power
Oh
stuff.
yeah, and with the dashiki on in the trail with the white, that would be him. But see, no, that would be him because that brother was actually all black. This bull is half black. He's biracial with a white wife and talking about some culture shit. Knowing goddamn well, I know he went to a nice ass school.
You don't know
I
that.
do know. He
man.
definitely
What
went
the
to a
fuck
sponsored
is you
ass school.
talking
He
about?
went to if he was around here, he would have went to like Ben Salem, Plymouth White Marsh. He would have been
What
in one
does
of them
that
counties.
mean where you live? That means you're not black because you live in a good neighborhood?
No,
What
I'm
the
just
fuck is
saying,
you
like, what you got
talking
about how you carry yourself, what you got with you
All right,
explains
so
a lot.
so let me just ruin that whole thing. You know, in certain parts of Africa, there are rich neighborhoods that are all black. So
Absolutely.
does that disqualify them from being black because they live in a rich
I
neighborhood?
blame the media for that, for
Hold
not
on.
always portraying
Fuck
that.
that. No, don't
No,
change the narrative.
I'm
Does
not
that
saying-
disqualify them from being as black as the poor person because they live in a rich neighborhood?
No, because you can't put that one in because I
Why
blame the
not?
media on that one.
No, what the fuck? You're not answering my question.
But why-
You sound like a
but-
politician. You're not answering my question.
Yeah.
Are
Alright,
they
so
less
what's the-
black because they grew up in a good neighborhood?
No.
So what the fuck is the difference? man?
No, but see, like, he's not black. I mean, he is
Yes,
black.
he is.
He's half black. So that means, like, growing up, he was, like, half cultured. And then you go and get a wife. I mean, you really ain't going to be cultured by her. So you just, I mean, I just don't see, I don't see nothing benefit.
Let me ask you this though, right? let me ask you this because I can almost decipher what you trying to say. Would you be a little bit more easier on him if he had a black wife? Or
Absolutely,
a black girl?
absolutely, I would.
So the I think this is
That's
what
why
he's saying, but he can't get it out. Pause. As being as though he's biracial, but he has a white girlfriend, he's more leaning towards his white side and he's not qualified.
How can he be leaning towards the white side if he's speaking up on the behalf of the black quarterback?
But that's why he's saying he's not qualified.
I don't think he's qualified.
Obviously, he's received some of that backlash as the black quarterback because they said certain shit about him, and he spoke up on being a black quarterback. He didn't speak up on being a white quarterback.
Right,
I know that, but see, a lot of them do that, and I'm talking about them brothers with white wives. There's nothing wrong. Right. Love is love. Listen, but at the end of the day, like you're being pro-black and speaking on these black issues, but when we pull up your report, like
somebody, a white person spoke about Patrick Mahomes being a black quarterback that can only do this. Obviously they see him as a black quarterback.
No. Black was never mentioned in none of them.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes just stepped up and made it a black thing.
Oh, okay.
About only the black quarterbacks get the criticism.
They do because he's top 5 quarterbacks in the league. You don't hear them saying certain shit about Baker Mayfield because that's what the fuck he do. He improvised.
That's why I said it was the truth, but it's just weird coming from him. Just like I don't like hearing that shit coming from Shannon Sharp. I don't.
Why? He ain't half black. I mean, he ain't half white.
No, I know because he got a white wife. I'm sorry. He on that Harry Belafonte shit, that Sammy Davis Jr. shit, like all them Sidney Poitier, all that shit. Like you big, you get. I mean,
your thoughts, people. Patty Mahomes, he stepped up for the black quarterbacks. He's saying that we receive too much criticism. The white quarterbacks don't get critiqued like that. Is he right? Is he wrong? Keep it a C note. You hear what John said.
Wait, hold up. Before we go to the next one, because I'm gonna hit another one. Because especially like on these advertisements that got me pissed off. How come they got? If you see it, there's more and more interracial couples on these commercials. Right. You don't see the black home anymore in none of these commercials with the black father, the black mom, and the children. That shit is being deleted.
But why do you care if you want to buy us to buy all
because
black?
If they're promoting, that's why.
If they're promoting hold on, stay black. If they're promoting a white product, what the fuck do you care if you're not going to buy it anyway? You want us to buy all black,
because
right?
imagery is everything, and then these people are already brainwashed. I'm trying to save us, but these people I am.
You obviously you sound lost too by saying a nigga can't speak on black people shit if he's half black and half white.
Imagery is everything. I swear.
In actuality, most of us are mixed.
Let me ask you this though.
That's true.
Because who's white? Is his mom is white, right?
I don't know. Probably.
It'll be on the screen though, but. My thing is
most likely because his pop played baseball.
Since you look at it like that, how do you think the owners look at Patrick Mahomes? Do you think they look at him as a black quarterback?
Motherfucking right,
John.
Somewhat, yeah.
No, ain't no somewhat. Absolutely,
somewhat. But
yes or no? It's either yes or no. What I'm saying is,
see, to me,
let me ask you this.
I think he.
Let me just ask you this one question, right? Mm-hmm. We got the N-word, right? If you got all the NFL owners in the league, right? Mm-hmm. How many look at Patrick Mahomes as the N-word?
All the ones who are fucking racist. He's a fucking nigga just like everybody else.
I would think most of them. Okay, especially when they're losing to him. I mean,
this fucking nigga keep running around like that.
That shit's going to come out. But on the outside looking in, he don't look like them nigga. Sorry. Just saying.
I mean, looks can be deceiving, John. But, let's go real quick since we talking football. Preseason is amongst us, people. Let's do we've never done this before, but let's do a Mount Rushmore. And I don't know what you want to base your Mount Rushmore on, the greatest ever or however, but let's just do a football, NFL, Mount Rushmore. If you had to make one, who would it be?
4 people.
Keep it a secret.
Let me say this before we start naming them. It's harder to do a Mount Rushmore in football because you got so many different positions in your offense and defense.
Right. But who y'all
So
got?
on mine, I had to split it up on positions. Like my Mount Rushmore, I'm going to have Jerry. I'm going to have Dion. I'm going to have Lawrence Taylor. And I'm going to have Barry.
That's Barry Sanders. That's and what did you base your Mount Rushmore off? Greatest of all times or what?
Top at their positions.
Okay.
See, I based mine off of greatness and kind of like game changers.
Right. Okay.
I got Montana. I got Barry. I got Rice. I got Brady. And I'm gonna throw my 5th in. I'm throwing Aaron Donald. Game changer. I gotta throw him in as even though it's only 4, he my honorable mention.
We could do a half of toast.
I'm gonna do Aaron Donald's.
Vito could do a half.
He's
a
toast. Game changer.
Listen, my Mount Rushmore: Montana, Rice, Barry Sanders, and Aaron Donald. So we can do a half of toast because he had him as an honorable.
You gotta throw Brady on it because he just wins.
Right. But I just went 4, and I'm shocked, Vito.
No, because listen for a motherfucker. He's an interior defensive lineman, and he's smaller than the average guy, weighs less, and most interior defensive linemen don't get sacks. He gets more sacks and more pressures, knocked down the ball, 4 fumbles. He's a game changer.
Right. Shout out to Vito. Sometimes he be focused, man. Sometimes he come through focused, y'all.
It's the De Leon got me focused.
He ain't always lost, y'all. But keep it a C-note. Football Mount Rushmore. Who you got on it? Let us know why.
Shit. This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da.